Just answering questions with WAPTech. Some comments and questions for today. A lot of people saying thank you for uploading the videos on how to do things while playing Rust, that sort of thing. A couple of people asking questions like, why do you still play Legacy? And furthermore, are you aware the Legacy version has malware baked into it? Are you talking about the fact that it uses Unity game engine? And the very first video I put up about this, I complained bitterly about Unity game engine containing essentially a digital rights management DLL that hides itself and is literally a virus. I'm aware of that. But this being the we'll call it the abandonware version, has had most of that ripped out because part of the reason it's done is to keep people from doing exactly what I'm doing, which is playing an old game that has been ripped off the internet. And the other reason is because it was malware, so it's been ripped out. But sure, I understand that. Why do you play Rust Legacy? Because I want to, number one, period, full stop. It's the one I vaguely remember playing a really short time. I played the web version. I didn't realize it, but I found, oh yeah, there's my bookmark on an old copy of Firefox. I played the web version back when it first came out, like a lot of people did, and I was able to play the game. It was yet another web-based game. A long time ago, an entire game engine, well, not really a game engine, was created called Virtual Reality Markup Language. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a like HTML, hypertext markup language. It was a web version of VR. And it was around for a long time. And many, many VR programs, including, a lot of popular ones that are still in existence, like Active Worlds and stuff that were popular for a while, that had literally thousands of people playing at the same time. They were all based on VRML, or VRML as we kind of call it. And all it is it's a way of making three-dimensional objects in a game engine type environment that you put into a web browser. And it was literally math. Math vectors that said, draw an object with these coordinates in 3D space to make each object. Not particularly efficient, but it would work on really crappy hardware. And you could do it with wireframe mode. I've done a couple of videos on that. But again, the main reason is I like it, and the second one is because I played it before, and third, it reminds me of what I wanted to build in VRML, and last, I'm just going to say it, I'm running an older operating system, and Steam won't support my operating system. And yes, I've downloaded the code to be able to force it to work under Windows 7, but being able to download a program and play it, but not have any support, isn't ideal. If I'm not going to get any support, I don't really want to pay for it. And I'm not installing the newer version of the operating system required. And eventually, this version will stop working entirely too, and I'll be stuck either building my own game engine and my own game, or I'll just give up and find something else to do. There are a couple of other ones, like tribals.io. It's very similar, although it's extremely dumbed down. And anyway, let's go further. As far as the questions. Someone in Spanish says, this runs in seconds per frame rather than frames per second. I have only two pieces of software for recording the video game, Rust, or any other thing I do on screen. One of them is OBS, that's Open Broadcast Software, and the other one is Cam Studio 2. Cam Studio 2 doesn't cause the game itself to slow down. And Cam Studio, is missing a bunch of features I needed. I want to be able to record the sound in the video game and me. However, when I'm doing these Radtown runs, the noise from the radiation thing I can't turn off, I'm glad it's deleted. But anyway, the frame rate is caused by, oddly enough, the software I'm using. I don't have a choice. I can't make it do any better than that right now. I could try doing a better job by using like an external piece of equipment to capture the video stream and the audio I'm speaking and also the game audio and mix them together. But that involves building a completely separate computer. How do you play Rust Legacy? Poorly. Next, how do you still have access to Rust Legacy? This is a project that's been picked up by people creating only slightly modified versions of the original downloadable binary, number one, by making it to where it stops complaining that you didn't install it legitimately. Number two, getting rid of the Steam requirement. Number 20, turning off the Unity game engine BS that happens to be, as the one person said, malware, and also just in general being annoying. And in my case, my little contribution is making it to where when I use the right and left key, the cursor keys, I actually turn Really basic stuff like that. And again, I'm going to reiterate something. This game has been around for over 10 years, and the secrets that are known about it are out there, and nobody is just dumping them into a repository and sharing them. They need to be shared. And everybody who mods this learns these secrets, and then I don't know if they're jealously guarding them, or maybe they just don't feel comfortable releasing the information, but there needs to be a clearinghouse of information. Next, someone needs to make either a completely compatible client version and maybe server version so we can just get away from using the original code and just start over, or someone needs to fully fix this. And there are a bunch of mods attempting to do that, and they do a very good job of it, but they're not perfect. And last, and certainly not least, thanks for watching. I wish you all to have a good day, and I wish you all luck with that. And this ends the Just Answering Questions with WebTech YouTube video. Also, I've been seeing that I'm getting a lot of views on this. I'm not trying to milk this. I'm mostly just documenting what I do. This is how I keep notes about what I'm doing as a project. And the main projects I'm doing are remaking the pop-up map. I'm now at the point where I need to just build it all over again. And basically finding ways to enhance the game to where it works better, like making the stupid green dot that represents us smaller, making it to where it's more precise, maybe getting a better version of this map. Again, I'm probably going to have to do that, where it actually shows the rocks and everything, so it's accurate. Right now, it's not even accurate on showing the size of the rad towns. Well, anyway, bye, and thanks for watching. Good luck with that.